welcome to CUBN. This is Christian United Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Troy. This is CUBN News, and we have a lot of news for you today. You can get in contact with us at www.cubnlive.com. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the bottom of the screen. Seems that a lot of people watch the videos, but they don't hit the button. Hit the button, ladies and gentlemen. What's on the news today? Half of Planned Parenthood's Medicaid payments were fraud. Wisconsin Auditor'S report. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just loving Planned Parenthood here. I mean, wow, we are talking about Planned Parenthood every time we do news. It's amazing. Madison, August 26, 2016, Lifeside News. Up to 2/3 of all medical payments to Planned Parenthood facilities in the Wisconsin were fraudulent, according to an audit conducted by state inspectors. About half of all the funds that went to 8 family planning clinics resulted from fraud or inappropriate billing practices, according to the report released by the Office of the Inspector General's Office of the State Department of Health and Human Services on August 9th. Planned Parenthood was the worst of all offenders, the report noted. 5 of the 8 clinics are Planned Parenthood's. Jade Hardy, communications director at Pro-Life Wisconsin, told LifeSite News, "Don't they have the funds to hire accountants? Don't they have the funds to train their staff? If these facilities can't properly handle their finances, how can they care for women?" she asked. Planned Parenthood also had the highest percentage of overbilling, according to the report. Of the 17,647 OIG audited at the recently closed Planned Parenthood of Appleton, 11,528 or 65% resulting from inaccurate billing, the agency stated. The audit found the 8 facilities engaged in margin padding practices and violations, including but not limited to prescription not signed by a valid prescriber, quantity billed does not match prescription quantity billed does not match quantity dispensed, no proof of prescription being dispensed, reimbursement in excess of amount permitted by the sliding fee scale, incorrectly upcoding visits to obtain a higher reimbursement rate, and a reimbursement for a duplicative drug that was not medically necessary. The results of the audit are troubling, said Governor Scott Walker, a pro-life Republican. This significant overpayments are not an acceptable use of taxpayer dollars. Diane Welsh, an attorney for Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin, said the group refused to comment because the state had chosen to send out these releases before issuing its determination on our rebuttal materials, which were submitted in June. However, the detailed summary showed that the OIG accounted for the rebuttals, which reduced its estimate of fraud by less than $7,000. Matt Sand, Pro-Life Wisconsin's legislative director, said the state audit results match his own investigations. Pro-Life Wisconsin, working with Alliance Defending Freedom attorneys, recently conducted an open records request at Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin, he said. The findings revealed 26 departments of health services audited, undercovering $43,000 in medical overbilling by PPWI from 2006 to 2012. Now, DHS audits have uncovered 50,000 plus in medical overpayments by PPWI in 2014. Sanding notes, this is likely the tip of the iceberg since all of these audits were limited in scope in terms of location, time frame, and type of claims. The state considered broadening its investigation after a 2014 audit found that 2 family plan clinics had overcharged the state $3.5 million for distributing contraception. At the time, PPWI Public Policy Director Nicole Saffer admitted that an OIG audit of its offices would trigger a round of clinic closing decisions. In February, Governor Walker signed a new law that allows Planned Parenthood to bill medical only for the actual cost of the contraceptives it distributes, a move that will save taxpayers an estimated $4.5 million. Limited state audits and lawsuits elsewhere have uncovered tens of millions of dollars in waste, abuse, and potential fraud in Planned Parenthood's family planning programs, according to the most recent edition of the ADF's report. Profit no matter what. Oh my Lord, some of these cases made national headlines, such as when Planned Parenthood Gulf Coast paid $4.3 million in reimbursements to Medicaid after taxes accused PPGC of defrauding state taxpayers. Shortly after the settlement, a whistleblower accused the same Planned Parenthood affiliate of bilking Medicare by conducting unnecessary medical procedures on created teenagers for a decade. You know, this is stupid. However, most of these dry internal accounting documents go unreported, and such limited reports cannot give a complete picture of the extent of Planned Parenthood overbilling the state's family planning budget. Sandy asked Wisconsin legislators to instruct the state legislative audit bureau to conduct a comprehensive independent audit of Wisconsin's Medicaid family plan providers, including Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin. It is bad enough that the family planned planning funds fuel surgical and criminal and chemical abortions in our state, he said. It is intolerable that Wisconsin taxpayers are ripped off in the process. Now, you guys got to understand that Planned Parenthood is not liked about the community. They're not liked at all. All right? They're a company that basically tries to get your kid to get abortion. And they do it in a simplified way. And we don't like that. All right? As Christians, we do not like that. God is not happy with this company. Now, he decided to give them a little bit of bump, you know. You need to step back a little bit. You guys are getting too friendly over there. You guys' company is just getting too greedy. You killing a lot of babies out there. You need to step back a bit. You need to hold your horses. You know, God is not going to let you sin. He's going to let you do it for a bit, but if you keep doing it to a point where it's ridiculous, he's going to put his foot down and do something about it. And that is exactly what happened to these Planned Parenthood Medicaid payments with fraud. They're taking the taxpayers' money, spending it up with their own stuff, and probably going out, taking the money to an offshore account and saving it there. Let it accumulate interest, make more money, and then they give the money back, stating that that's just the way it goes in life. People are greedy. These people, in Jesus' name.